go post the letter.
This trip to the letterbox has become a weekly ritual for 43-year-old Karen Hawke and her 3-year-old daughter Evelise, who live in the Adelaide Hills.
Who are we posting our special letter to?
To Lily.
Not Lily. Lesley.
On the other side of the country, in Sydney's north, 84-year-old Lesley is just as excited to receive a letter.
When I think it's about time, I start listening for the postman to come, and my dog lets me know when the postman arrives. And then I rush out to the letterbox to see if I might have got something from Karen. And the day that it actually arrives, that is so special. I can hardly wait to get inside here and start reading it.
Karen and Lesley became friends in April last year through Postcard pen pals, an initiative designed to connect people at risk of social isolation during COVID. It's run by aged care not-for-profit group Your Side.
I decided to become a pen pal because I've always loved writing letters, and I especially always like writing letters to elderly people, right back from when I was a really little girl. And now she is my pen pal, but she's more than that. I'm not quite sure how to define our relationship, but it's definitely more than what I thought it would be, which is just a lovely lady, and we'd write back and forth a little bit during COVID. It's become much more than that. It's become much deeper than that.
Dear Lesley, I was so glad to receive your letter. I had been very much looking forward to it. I thought I'd be matched with another oldie like myself, but instead of that, it was like a fresh breeze blowing through my life.
Despite the 40-year age gap, Karen and Lesley find they never run out of things to write about.
Well, one of the things that we've shared in common is the fact that we are both interested in human sciences. My first career was as a laboratory technician at Sydney Hospital. I actually wanted to study medicine, and when my parents asked me what I wanted to do and I told them that, they said, "Oh, but you're a girl, you don't go to university, you'll just get married and have children."
I'm a scientist and I work in the field of HIV.
HIV research is a topic close to Lesley's heart too. In 1995, her son Tony died just as new life-saving medicines were becoming available in Australia.
Tony was a very gifted actor. He actually went to New York and trained at the Lee Strasberg School. He starred off Broadway, and then darkness fell over his life. I often wonder what he might have looked like and what he might have been doing.
Knowing someone who's giving me a first-hand account of what it was like to watch someone they love live with HIV, and then it progresses to AIDS, and that's what they ultimately die from. I've done a lot of crying, reading her letters, just trying to put myself in the shoes of Tony and what he went through, but also what his mum went through. You know, they were really, really close, and to lose a son like that, it's hard to even imagine.
Despite writing hundreds of letters to each other, Karen and Lesley have never met.
Oh, I'd love to meet Karen one day. I don't know when it will be or where it will be or how it will happen. Karen and I will have a lot to talk about when we meet instead of writing it all.
We're just two women who have been through lots of difficult life experiences and some wonderful life experiences, and we're just both really open to share those. It sounds corny, but I feel like we were meant to meet.